Hello everybody and welcome back to Encounter Roleplay. My name is Will. I'm a D&D sex icon and I'm back today with another episode of the City of Mist, the Larkspur sequence. We have everyone with us today except from Anna, who's away at a con, but she'll be back with us next week, so fear not. What could happen to her in the meantime? Only good things, right? Well, we have the rest of us here, so let's go around and let's figure out who we are and who we'll be playing today. So let's start with our MC for tonight, Metamancer. How you doing, Meta?
Doing good, thanks, Will. Hi guys, I'm Metamancer. I do lots of tabletop roleplay and just general roleplay on my channel, as well as many people's other channels. Yeah, so I'm excited to see how we respond to last week's events. There's a lot of hooks right now in various areas, so I'm very interested to see which ones you guys pursue. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to another wonderful episode as always.
Absolutely. We also have Tommy with us tonight. Tommy, how you doing?
I am doing great. It is Thursday again, and last week was super exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens this week. I play Park Shiyu, the super awesome K-pop member of this group here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We also have Mr. Sheepdog with us tonight. How you doing, my friend?
Hello, I am Sheepdog. I play Jack Fantastic. He is a celebrity stunt double, and I roll badly.
Yep. Yep, that is pretty much the long and short of it. We have Scraticus with us tonight. Scrat, how you doing?
I am practically giddy to be back on Thursday playing this game. It's fantastic. So much so, I'm struggling to get into character, but it'll be fine. I play Dr. Hezekiah Shaw, who brings the creep factor to the group and might even possibly be a bad guy. I'm not sure.
He definitely has the potential to be the guy who killed the Hopper and is behind this whole thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
sort of fun.
We'll have to find out. Great stuff. As for myself, I'll be playing Russell Gibbs, who is a cop on the case, and he's just trying to bring Dead Girl to justice and find out who on earth has been killing her and up to no good in the city. Speaking of which, of course, today we're sponsored by the City of Mist. Go over to their website. I'll drop a link for you guys there at cityofmist.co. All the links in the description of the YouTube video. Go and check out the City of Mist. It's an awesome game. They've got a bunch of sales that go on. You can get starter sets, you can get PDFs, you can get print and PDFs, and a bunch of discounts on there as well at the moment. So definitely go and check those out and keep an eye on the future for new stuff coming out from the City of Mist. They're also there's a buddy bundle going on as well. So if you and a friend want to play City of Mist, you get 17% off both of those books. So definitely go and check out that deal on the website. But of course, the best promotion for that is to watch the City of Mist, this show here, and see if you enjoy a noir detective and investigative game. Of course, we're also sponsored by Fancy Grounds, our virtual tabletop of choice, where you can go yourself and play City of Mist for free using a demo trial version, or you can buy yourself various different licenses from Fancy Grounds. And of course, whalinggames.co.uk are our miniature line. They also sell D&D books, bunch of RPG books like Call of Cthulhu, bags, swag, everything, at up to 20% off. And of course, you can interact with today's show. If you haven't followed yet, follow. When we hit 20 followers, and of course, when we hit 20 retweets on this tweet, you guys get to decide something which happens next in our campaign. Last week, we had Vomiting Demon Snakes, the title of last week's episode, coincidentally. So definitely get involved and have some fun. Finally, of course, you can donate to affect the game as well by giving players nat 1s, nat 20s, and wild magic surges. But other than that, I will hand over back to our MC for tonight, Metamancer, to remind us what happened last week and to take us into tonight's show.
All right, thanks, Will. Okay, so last week, as he already stated, vomiting demon snakes. That's really the highlight of last week. But
really the crux.
Before that, the crew met up at Lena's coffee shop and decided that they were going to continue their investigation. Luckily, Gibbs had received information from his informants, Robin and Robin, that they had spotted Ralph Weber, who is the person that they have been looking for several episodes, and finally were able to find out information. Gibbs sent off the picture that he got of Rolf's face, and in return, his group was able to give him an address of his work location, which was a pawnbroker's shop. Upon visiting, they found out a little bit more information from him about kind of what this whole thing with Rosenberg is, and getting a little better feel for the general landscape of the supernatural in the city, so to speak. With that, he offered his assistance in helping Jack kind of get a better grip on his vision that he had with some kind of demonic force in not his life, but some other place. In the process, unfortunately, it appeared that Rolf either lost control or something else happened in which he actually manifested himself in the demonic form that Jack had in his vision. And so the individuals that were there, which was our entire crew, Shiyu and Shaw and Lena, all kind of had a moment of, what do we do? As Gibbs was like, yeah, we're getting the heck out of here. Unfortunately, when Gibbs realized the rest of the crew was not coming along, Jack had also managed to find himself in a very strange position where he began to vomit demonic snakes from him. With that said, Shaw immediately leapt into action as Lena had some kind of strange manifestation of a projected raven. And so the both of them fought off the demon as Shiyu helped comfort Jack and eventually was able to get him to stop the strange vomiting effects from that entire experience.
Yeah, I held his hair back and I sort of massaged his back and he was getting it all out.
Come on now.
Oh God. Talk about really, really bad drinking night. So with that said, with Shaw and Lena being able to subdue the demon, not only after Gibbs had shot off an explosive round, which also happened to give a little bit of collateral damage to Shaw, they kind of were able to bring Rolf kind of back from whatever state he was in, and everybody kind of agreed that maybe let's not do that again. So as everyone made their way back to their respective homes, Shaw had been walking down, returning to his home, and he appeared to have been followed by somebody as they kind of bumped into him and handed him a nondescript envelope. And that is where we will pick up. Shaw, this man has walked away from you, but you have an envelope in your hands. It's not a thin envelope. There's definitely something inside.
Yes, I have been expecting this. I shall continue to walk to my apartment.
Okay, very good. What do you do when you get home?
He is a James Bond villain. I've been expecting.
He will probably get in, close the door. He keeps a mirror by the front door because, of course, that is the only time you truly need to check your appearance, is as you are leaving. And he looks to the mirror, and after his great transformation last week, he sort of sees that he's almost slightly disheveled. Like maybe part of his general attire is slightly, maybe even a collar is turned up or something, and he's just, and his hair's a bit thing. And he's, oh. And he will continue, and rather than doing his usual routine of picking up the post and pinning things on the board and all the normal stuff that he does, he is instead going to go and sit down at his kitchen table and open this envelope.
Wonderful. Inside, there is $10,000 in cash. And a note. A show of good faith is written on it.
Is it signed?
No.
He will take this envelope, reseal it, and he will head to his bedroom, where he keeps an old ammunition tin at the bottom of the wardrobe that he just keeps some like memorabilia in. So like he's got maybe one of his colleagues like pips or something in there, and a couple of medals from friends who died and that sort of thing. And he will place the envelope in that tin.
Okay. Very good. Would you like to do anything else in your scene?
Well, he is probably trying to puzzle out how he should communicate with them.
Yeah.
But they said it would arrive after a few days, so this isn't what he was expecting, but it is a pleasant surprise.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So he will maybe light-heartedly go and arrange his like debts and stuff. Like,
okay.
It's a strange emotion. Like normally it's a chore, but today you can't help but do it with a slight smile on his face.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Chore is
Very
smiling.
good.
It feels weird even for me.
Okay. Very good. Let's swing on over to Jack. What's that? You've made it home, or were you going to go somewhere else?
I think Jack and you were going for a drink, I believe.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's right.
A
Please.
drink.
Please.
A drinks, I think, is the
A drink.
And drink.
Just one? You're right.
So
Where'd you guys
have
go
like
for the
a-
drink?
yeah. Where
That's a
where
good
are
question. Good question. I think she was like,
My
so
place
do you have like a
is.
favorite place to go? Or like, I know some places, but they're not really like, most of them are like basically just clubs, but with a bar. I don't know if you had like a favorite, like someplace else, a little more relaxing maybe. I don't know if the club's relaxing for you. I don't know, just somewhere you feel comfortable, Jack. I
Yeah,
think that's the important bit here.
I mean, let's go. You know, do you know anywhere fun? Like, I think I'll let you choose where we go. I just need a drink.
I'm dying. Look at that friend.
I mean, I know a lot of places. I don't know what's your speed.
Just kiss.
I really don't know what, like, there's this really cool place, like, with all these really, I mean, where they're all in drag. It's really cool.
Sure, sounds wonderful.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah. The bar is called Queens.
Sounds great.
Yep. This is happening right now.
I'm writing it down so I don't forget.
And I think it took a
I'm trying to have a really hard time role-playing this right now. Whew, okay. Great.
Yeah.
You get in. Describe to me this bar, please.
Okay. Well, it's definitely like super. I would say it's fairly exotic in terms of theme, a little bit more tropical themed. You know, lots of palm trees, lots of big feathers everywhere. All sorts of bright colors, like your your sort of. God damn it! But yeah, all sorts of like, sort of exotic colors, like your turquoise, like your brighter turquoises and your sort of lighter greens and yellows. And there are everyone who's working there is dressed in drag, including the bouncer. who is a very, very large, well-muscled drag queen. Shaved. I think I'm getting like the anime feel for this drag queen, so it's got this slightly higher pitch voice. Yeah. But yeah, and it's just like everyone here is having a good time. I think it also serves as sort of a hookah bar as well. Yeah. Hookah bar.
Very fitting with the music, I guess.
Yeah.
This,
and
place. Very noir.
Well, nah, I mean, it's, you know, it's got its own sort of dance floor here, and also sort of a stage, for shows and stuff like that, live bands, etc. DJs, occasionally. Depends on the night. Right now, it's tropical themed.
Is that like the girl from Impanita, or like what are we talking about here? Like is it like a vacation type? What
I think very, very, very Caribbean. I think.
Okay.
Is the feel? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Very
cool.
Caribbean. What we're going for here. Not like not Pacific. More Caribbean.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So you guys are gonna get a drink. I'm guessing it's pretty lively in here with everything. Yeah.
It's like that super. It's like one of those bars. Like it's not the most well known, but not familiar with that.
What? It's Robin Williams and what's his face? I think they're in Florida. You know what I'm talking about? Birdcage.
I don't think I've ever seen Birdcage.
Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, sorry, totally off topic. It's so good.
But like, I don't think it's like the most well known, but everyone who comes here is cool. Like the cool people of town. You have to know somebody to know about it.
Okay. Wonderful. Yep. Okay, so you guys are gonna grab a drink, hang out in one of the tables or booth, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we'll get a drink and maybe order like some like I don't know, watermelon mint hookah.
I may not have any of that because my throat's still a little bit sore.
Oh no, this is like very like this one's got like a what is it? Is it menthol that makes your what's in like Vicks?
Menthol kind of
menthol. Yeah, it's good for you. It's healthy. Cleans out the lungs.
I'm willing. Okay, sure.
Yep. It's real smooth. You know what you're doing.
Very smooth. Okay. Is there anything you guys want to discuss or anything like that? I'll give you the scene.
So, thank you for helping with the incident that we're not going to talk about ever again.
Yeah, no, anytime. Anytime. Yeah. I'm always glad to help.
I appreciate the assistance, and if you ever need any help from me, just let me know. I'll repay the favor.
Yeah, no, certainly. I mean, I obviously didn't help you out with the intention of trading favors, but I understand. And I'll definitely, I will hit you up if I ever need anything. You sure you're doing okay? You're doing all right?
I'm being chased by a demon, apparently. So
yeah.
I kind of not really sure.
Yeah, no, I get that. I couldn't imagine if that had been me.
Yeah. I don't even know what the snake thing was about. But I saw the demon and then...
Yeah, that was a little strange. That was definitely a little strange.
It was scary.
I
I
bet.
just
Oh
started-
man.
Just started from
Yeah.
doing
No,
that.
I mean, just like I do not like. Oh, vomiting's the worst. I mean, and that's when you're normally, vomiting. But like snakes. Oh, couldn't imagine. Okay, yeah, I'll try not to.
Well, I think I'm still very willing to be in this looking into the the Hopper girl's death. Like, wonderful cause, someone died, we should figure out how it happened.
Mhm.
Thinking maybe my priorities have shifted a little bit to finding out why I'm being hunted by a demon.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty important too. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we certainly don't want, a demon hunting you down in the middle of this case. That would be bad. That would be real bad.
Yeah. Like, if it suddenly just pops up
Yeah, that would.
randomly, it's going to put everyone in danger. So we should, I think we should talk
And
to
yeah.
everyone and maybe reprioritize. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I will do everything in my power to help you with this.
thank you.
And I'm sure everyone else will want to, make sure pitch. We'll want to pitch in and make sure you don't get destroyed. I don't know what the demon wants with you.
Killed, eaten.
Eaten,
It seems like an
consumed.
eating. Yeah, it seems like
Yeah.
to eat me, maybe.
Eating you is bad. That would be bad for us.
I wouldn't enjoy it either, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you would. No, that would also be really bad for you as well. I think probably the worst for you.
I'm gonna need like 3 or 4 more of these fruity drinks. These are bloody gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no, they're great. They make the best drinks here. Also, get chatting with
guava?
anyone here there. Probably? I don't know. No, probably not. Does guava grow in the Caribbean?
I don't know.
It's usually like a Pacific thing, I think. But maybe they have something similar? I don't know. But, I mean, and if you need anyone to help, calm you down, there are some great people here. They're really great to chat to. They're really awesome people here. And, some of them are like Francois over there. He majored in he's got his master's in therapy and what's the word? Psychology. It's real great person to talk to if you need anything.
I'm just glad I didn't stand up the bouncer who works here, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, it'd be I love you, Jack, but if we went to every club here and you had stood up all their bouncers, we would have had to reconsider our friendship.
Well, we
We'd
got
still
in
be
anyway.
friends,
Yeah,
we did. We did. How about
I ended up having to
Awkward.
kiss Russell, but aside from that, it went out brilliantly.
Yeah. Is that a thing you're considering? You and Russell?
I'm pretty sure he's married, isn't he?
Is he?
2
Yeah.
kids.
It's not really my type anyway, but that seems to be the most pressing concern in the long list of concerns about Russell. Lovely man, salt of the earth,
Yeah.
but it's not much fun, and he doesn't oil up well. Is one of the problems, of course.
How often do you oil up here, Jack? I'm all fond for a little skincare, and the oil may work in some places. Here, it'd work great if you were really oiled up here and not wearing your shirt or something
I
like
didn't get a
that.
chance to go home.
I'm sure, actually, they probably have some oils in the back here.
Yeah, well, you know, if I'm you know, looking to impress, like an interview maybe, or like making a proper night of it, then I'll oil up. You know, gotta show off the muscles.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, I don't think Gibbs is really the guy to oil up. He's a little too dirty. I mean, I think I was gonna say earthy, but you know, just like I don't think I wouldn't oil up Shaw either. That might give me nightmares.
That might count as elder abuse.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's just, you know, let me know if you need anything. Let's just get you another drink, I guess. You sure you're okay with another drink? Not like this isn't going to become a problem, is it?
No, more drinks. More drinks.
You know, even with your power, you know, being here, like making you doubly, like I'm not gonna have to like hold your hair back again and rub your back again tonight, am I?
Probably not. But I think we could crank up the party a little bit.
I mean, I don't know how much more cranked up it can get. I mean, okay, yes, no. I did see what you did at the club the other night. Yes, it could get
pretty fun,
more
right? Like, yeah, wouldn't you like to see these people get a little bit cranked up?
Hold on. And you downs his drink, he, like, in one go. I was like, just don't let it get out of control. It got a little out of control last time. Just a little bit.
We'll see.
I'm gonna regret saying this.
Yep. So I don't know how that will go, but I'd like to crank up the party a couple of notches, please.
Okay. Take a risk. Let's just do a pass fail on that one. Take a risk.
Take a risk.
Outright stupid feat. Okay, outright stupid feat. Okay, so it's just a straight 2d6.
Whatever you're adding to the roll, it's your power tag. So if you're gonna use your, there's quite a few you could use here. So
yeah. So I will go with Bees of Bliss.
Yep.
Amplify motion, feed your vices.
Yep.
And seductive illusions.
Yep. That's 4.
And can I take the weakness for empty promises?
How does that apply? Tell me.
I kind of felt like I said to Shiyu I wasn't gonna make it too bad, but I am.
Okay.
Oh no.
Sure.
Okay, so that's plus 3.
Okay.
How do I roll today?
No. Oh no.
No, that's real good.
No.
That's yeah, on a 10+, you do it somehow, so please take it away. What happens? What are you doing exactly?
So, like last time, Jack kind of we're sitting in very fancy kind of deck chairs, I guess. And Jack kind of closes his eyes and starts concentrating. And you do start seeing like vague kind of ghostly images of like people in revelry and, you know, drinking heavily, and there's some smutty content probably because, you know, of course there is. And then you start seeing like wrinkles coming across his face and like over his arms and hands, and people start getting louder, start getting a bit more boisterous, and yeah, there's definitely been kicked up, I'd say more than 2 notches, like 3 or 4 notches.
Okay.
which of course is going to make Jack more
Yes.
under the influence as well.
Yes, and Shu is going to have to face danger in this particular
Yeah.
case to
Sorry,
harm
buddy.
together.
Yeah, and I get the feeling that the +2 euphoria is a negative in this case, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would counteract.
Still
Yeah.
euphoric.
Yeah, you
Which
guys
then-
haven't gotten rid
which
of your
then-
statuses.
Yeah, no, I haven't, which also means that I think she doesn't operate well under uncontrolled emotion, so that's gonna be a -3.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything that helps me here. That is true. I mean, I don't think, because here's the thing, I don't think she's determined to not be a little bit of a partier today. So, like, I don't
Yeah.
think the sheer determination comes in. And there's, yeah. No, there's not a lot here that helps him out not to resist this.
Yeah. Probably not.
I think this is happening unless I roll real well.
Yeah.
Well, I can't get above a 9 no matter what, so let's see.
True.
Oh, yeah, that ain't going great.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna actually let GP tell me what status effect he's going to take. With your +3, I would put this at probably a 3 status, since he failed the roll rather than like a 2 or a 1. So, it could be intoxicated, it could be whatever. You could also, if you wanted to, just increase euphoria from 2 to whatever. Depends on what kind of effect you think you would have on him. I can see this going so far right now.
Could we get a status effect of like vice indulgence? So basically, like any vices you has is like, you feel compelled to indulge in your vices, basically.
Yeah, I would say compelled is definitely a good status effect to put here. So it's going to be a tier 3 compelled.
Boy.
This is quite interesting.
Okay.
This is like PvP, but not PvP.
Unintentional PvP.
Very friendly.
Yes. Okay. So the bar has gotten a little bit out of control. There's like lots of dancing, maybe a little bit inappropriate, or like a lot of it inappropriate. And Shiyu, you have this sudden urge to just give in to all of your compulsions and vices. So what is Shiyu's like feelings here? Like what is he intrigued by?
Oh god, I'm trying to think of his vices. Like, I think Shiyu is also letting a little bit of his mythos persona slip through. Like, I think there's definitely a bit of the flowering of the hair, like because he's definitely not in control right now. Which fits in. I think it fits in. I think the hair takes on a very Caribbean vibe in terms of flowering. God, what are his vices? I mean, I feel like when it comes to Shiyu, the things he overdoes is like, he's the guy that will give his shirt off his back to someone who needs it. So, I mean, I guess, is he going around offering to help everyone here with any potential problem they have? Like,
Probably. Yeah.
it's like, you've got money issues, I'll call someone, I'll help you take care of that. Like, you've got, your I don't know, your husband's cheating on you. I know a guy. I know a PI. Yeah, I think it's just him.
Jack's gonna say, "You should dance on stage."
Oh God.
It'd be fun, right?
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never...
Come on, like no one's gonna look at this place. No one's gonna notice. Well, they'll notice, but they won't care.
Oh God. I haven't danced in a long time. Like,
come on, we're having fun tonight. I had a horrific experience today. Let's let off some steam.
Oh God. I get okay. I got it. Okay. All right. Yeah. On stage. Yeah.
On stage, yeah. I'm gonna go up to the DJ. I assume we got a DJ here. I'm gonna get him playing I Believe in Miracles. You sexy thing.
Oh my God.
Woo!
So I think there was a point in Shu's life where he and his friends sort of started a K-pop group. And so I think most of it, like,
It's
just
already
one of those,
underway.
like, just like, I'm rich, you're rich, let's start a K-pop group, you know? And so, I mean, I think he, do I have to roll the dance, or?
Face danger, baby.
No, this is a narrative. You
Yeah.
guys definitely
So, like-
you're definitely dancing.
So
Yes.
I think he starts out like really stiff because he's like, I haven't danced in a long time. You know, I don't, trying to like bury that portion of my life like that. Yeah, like, that's one of those things I look back on and I was like, that's embarrassing to think of. But I guess he probably really gets into it, and he's actually a fairly decent dancer.
Okay.
He's got some moves, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. At some point in the evening, just for the funsies, somebody is going to walk up to you and be like, "Look, somebody spilled a drink on my shirt. Can you believe it?"
Oh God! And she will take off. What am I wearing? What was he wearing? I don't know if I ever established what he was wearing, but I think he was wearing sort of like just sort of nice like short sleeve button up. So she'll like unbutton it and take it off and like, here, you can have my shirt. If you need one. I don't know why you need a shirt. It's kind of warm in here, isn't it? You should dance. Jack.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, this guy should dance, right?
You should dance.
I'm gonna dance on your table. He gets up,
Dance on table.
dancing on your table.
Jack, you should
There you
dance too.
I probably
you
will
going to
dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Everybody's dancing. Is there anything else you would like to do in this scene? I don't want to narrate for you here in this particular case. So,
I think that's a good moment to cut with all us, like the party getting a bit out of hand and everyone dancing.
yes,
Does
it will
she
probably
get like
continue.
a conga line going?
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, 100%. All right, good. So that will continue on through the evening, and we'll cut over to Gibbs, who is on his way home.
Yeah, I have just had that kind of odd standoff with Dr. Shaw and seen Lena back to her home and told the guy to get out for Shaw because he's fucking weird. And I'm going to walk my way back home.
Okay. So you arrive home. Your wife and kids are getting dinner ready at this point. Hanging around. Is there anything? So at this point, I think this was probably a good place for you to montage, rather than have like a rolling scene. So if you want to do anything in particular from the montages, if you need me to go over them again, I can.
Let's see. I think I like try and spend some time with my family because I haven't seen them in like, I don't know, weeks or something. So I like try and be a good father, but I'm like super absent as a husband and as a father to the children. So I do that, but the case is still on my mind. And Shaw has really like creeped me out with with like everything that's going on. And I think I ran a background check on him before, and that's what turned up the money problems.
Yes.
So I'm gonna ring up my partner, my partner in crime, if it's not too late, with a sort of a midnight thought for him.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Yeah, I would like to watch like bank transactions because this guy is super sketchy. He's in a lot of financial trouble. This might have been something I've already set up, but also I know that there's a loan shark who's loaning out money, and it was super suspicious what he'd been up to previously with Rosenberg.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can definitely set that up. If you want to spend time with your family, you're welcome to give attention to your logos. If you want to kind of, give us a little bit more.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's give attention to the logos. Gibbs probably knows that nothing's going to show up because presumably they do everything by cash. So it's unlikely that he's actually going to find anything. He's just super cautious about Shaw now. Because of the whole money problems. So yeah, I'll do that, spend time with my family, and get up early the next day to get back on the case.
Okay.
I'd imagine by this point, like, the relationship is probably quite strained, because I've been doing this sort of thing for years now.
Between you and your wife, or?
With my wife. I think the kids are probably too young to really, like, have a fractured relationship, but definitely things between me and my wife are like stressful right now.
Okay, got it. Works for me. Okay, feel free to mark attention on your relationship logos.
Cool.
Okay, so we'll swing back over to you. At this point, we can kind of, I think, unless there's something specific, if Shaw wants to do a montage for anything before we wrap up the night.
One thing, I did have some wild magic surges I should probably read out. I can remove or negate one curse, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But, and this one's shit, any missile shot by me is destroyed by lightning mid-flight.
Okay.
Good.
So for the negating the curse, we'll consider that you can negate a status.
Oh,
like
cool.
completely, an entire status. So if it's like a tier 3 or whatever, you can still completely negate it. And then for the missile, we'll obviously consider that a bullet from your gun.
Cool.
All right. Fantastic. I have written those down. Okay. Shaw.
I think so. He doesn't know the way to communicate with the mob yet. Is there any way he would know at all, or is it something he's just gonna have to wait for?
You could probably inquire with other people that you've done work on, since he did mention that he's heard about you from that group of people. But it might be poking the bear, so to speak.
Yeah, no, better to wait. Better to wait. In that case, can he just sort of like mull things over a little bit? I don't know if it's more like working the case or exploring your mythos, but there's several things going through his mind. One, who is Rosenberg and what is his relation to his new benefactor?
Yep.
And also sort of looking at and analyzing himself and his personality after this weird hero thing he did today. Like, Shaw doesn't really do that. He doesn't get in the way and help people.
Yeah.
So
I would say probably working the case is probably appropriate for that.
okay.
Unless you want to really specifically focus on the mythos experience.
No, I'm more exploring Shaw's reaction to it than the actual mythos.
Okay. Yep.
So I guess that's the first thing he's doing, is he's just sort of like trying to sit there and figure out what came over him and why. Is that the mist? Is that his own like dormant personality? Is that something that perhaps it was a throwback from the past, maybe?
Okay.
And he's just sort of mulling that over, and at the same time, he just keeps wondering who his benefactor is and why he suddenly is interested.
Okay. So are you, so this is more of an internalization, like analysis kind of deal, rather than like you definitely going to look at stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, so you have 3 clues that you can spend based on your processing, essentially. You can either spend them now or hold on to them. It's up to you.
I think I'll spend at least one now. Maybe he's trying to figure out if any of the symbols, logos, or even phrases or text that he saw at Rosenberg's resembled anything about... Sorry, I can't remember what my benefactor's name is. It's like Rictavio or something like that.
The crime lord?
Yeah.
Anatoly.
Anatoly. He's going to probably try and see if there's anything. Maybe Anatoly was wearing a watch. Maybe he was trying to remember and see if it looked like one of Rosenberg's or something like that.
Okay. So you're looking specifically for connection between Rosenberg and Anatoly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna say, so a direct clue that you have here is that during your time at Rosenberg's in his shop, you notice that a lot of the watches have a particular design, even though they have a uniqueness to them individually. You could safely say, due to the detail that you kind of observed, that Anatoly does have a watch that he has obtained from Rosenberg that he was wearing. So there is at least a business relationship from that perspective. You can spend other clues now if you'd like. It's totally up to you. And Gibbs, you still have 3 clues from last time as well.
Ooh, you're right.
So you guys can execute that.
Perhaps he might also maybe investigate Gibbs a little bit. They just did have a pretty... Even Shaw realizes that conversation was more intense than normal conversations. So maybe he's sort of trying to puzzle out. Gibbs has been quite vocal about not trusting the police. So he's sort of maybe wondering if that's a bit of a smokescreen, and maybe Gibbs is also on Anatoly's payroll.
Okay. Huh. I'm actually not going to have you spend this as a clue. You don't have enough information between Anatoly and Gibbs to draw a logical conclusion about that. That's something that you can like slate as a area of research, but you need more data to back up any hypotheses that you make there.
Okay, I'll probably hold on to my other two clues then.
Okay, cool. I'll give Gibbs a minute. If you want to spend any of your clues while you're at home after the fact, you can, if you want to spend, because you can spend the clues at any time. So
yeah. I want to. And I think I already asked after Rosenberg and the commissioner. No, I think I'm going to save him again because.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to have strong leads to ask questions on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
sounds
shooting
good.
in the dark otherwise. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so Shiyu and Jack, I'm guessing you guys stayed until closing due to the fact that everyone's, experiences were increased for happiness there. Is there anything that happens at the end of the night?
Whose place is closer to here?
Well, it's somewhere you picked, so it's probably yours, I imagine.
I mean, Shiyu's got a wide-ranging playground, one would say. I don't know, because I think Shiyu is crashing at whatever place is closest, whether it's his or Jack's.
Okay.
Yeah. Does Jack, if Shiyu's place is closer, does Jack just crash at Shiyu's?
Yeah. It's going to be one of those nights where it's just like it's gone way out of hand, and by the time it closes, everyone's knackered.
Okay.
Been dancing
I think I'd like to think Shiyu's place is closer-ish. And they just sort of like burst through the door at his place, and they're like, she's got like one arm around Jack's shoulder, and they're like laughing real loudly.
We passed out so many cards as well.
We passed out a lot of cards.
Wonderful. Yes, you guys are both out of business cards that you have on hand.
Yeah, we were just making a real ruckus, and she's like, "So, there's a couch over there. We've got bathrooms over there. This is a very open floor plan because it's sort of like a warehouse penthouse type thing. So it's a very open floor plan. It's like bathrooms over that end of the building. Go through the door. You need something. You should also, and he's doing this like you should also be like real quiet because my roommate, she sleeps in the upstairs bit, and she'll definitely hear you if you're being too loud.
Because he's not whispering at all.
It's cool. I'll just be quiet. It's cool.
Just be real quiet.
Yeah, quiet.
It's like she like gets up super early, and she's like she takes her job real seriously. She's really cool though. This is technically her place. And anyways, I'm like, I've got my own sort of place. It's behind that. It's got like, he's got like one of those like foldable straw screens sort of around his section. It's like, I'm just
like rice paper screen.
Yeah, like a rice paper screen. He's like, if you need anything, I'm gonna be passed out over there.
Okay, I'm good. I'll just make myself something to eat and then I'll sleep.
If I remember this in the morning, like, I'm pretty sure I told you not to take it up to 11. It was a really awesome time though.
All right, yeah, it's good. It's fun.
I think I said it somewhere in there. No. I'm not really too sure, but and then she's just gonna stagger over to his bed and just like fall face forward and just
I imagine he's saying that as he's like walking and he's like, I'm not really sure, like
Very good. So, in the morning, we're gonna cut to the morning. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it to you. But do you think you blacked out? Like he has a piece of last night missing at this point, or?
Oh yeah. I think with the 3 he rolled, yeah. There's just chunks of last night gone. Like I think he remembers bits and pieces of it, but there are just chunks of it. They're just
okay. And what about Jack?
I'd say towards the end, there's a few bits and pieces missing, but like he didn't need to drink as much or get as wasted because he was feeling everyone else's bliss as well. So he, after he got out, he was still woozy and tipsy and everything, but he wasn't like as bad as Shiyu.
True. Okay. Cool. So it's the morning. I'm guessing both of them actually probably sleep in quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Jack's always sleeping in anyway.
Yeah. Shiyu is recovering from your last activity. Real hard.
Okay, so that sounds good. Tell me what statuses you want to reduce. And I'll tell you how much you can reduce them by depending. Some of them will completely go away, of course.
Okay, I'd like to reduce Euphoria.
Okay. Yeah, you can get rid of that one.
Okay.
Like all the way.
Okay. And then I'd like to reduce Compelled Vices. I don't think it completely goes away, I think.
Yeah, you can reduce it down to a 1, though, I think.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, and I think that's all I had, so.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep.
I think the only one Jack had left was the injuries left over. Which,
yeah, I would say that those are probably gone at this point.
Okay, cool.
Severe healing properties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's appropriate. So then both of you guys have lost those statuses. You have 1 of compulsion left as Shiyu. So what else? What else do you guys want to do before we, kind of propel the day at this point? It's probably pretty late. We'll obviously swing over to Shaw and Gibbs in a minute.
Oh, are we going over to Gibbs or are we on us still?
I was going to let you guys, if you needed to do anything. As you're waking up at this point. Obviously, Shiyu not remembering how he got home.
He also just has a very angry text message or something from Davi. It was like,
okay,
I got up and I went to sleep at the office. But yeah, okay. I think Shiyu just gets up and he's like, oh god. And then he goes and he takes a cold shower. Like a really cold shower. And then I think he makes himself a Bloody Mary.
Okay. Sounds good. Jack.
Jack's sleeping in long sleep. Until probably until it's mid-afternoon or she wakes him up.
Oh. And then I think she was like, Jack, why are you here? I mean, it's cool. I'm sure I gave you a place to crash last night, but I don't remember much.
Do I need to get up?
Yes? I don't know. I don't. I mean, I guess we should probably go meet with Gibbs and because I think we were gonna meet with Rolf and do the whole plan thing today. What is it like? Is it 1 at this point? Is it 1 or 2 in the afternoon?
Probably, yeah.
It's 1 o'clock. It's real late, Jack.
Well, how about you message them and find out if we're meeting up, and then I'll get up.
All right.
And he rolls over.
And I'll just message Gibbs and I'll call what's her face Shaw's assistant Pamela. Pamela.
Yes. Yeah. So. Lena responds to the text message saying that she can't make it, but she'll catch up with you guys when she can. And then Shaw, you get a message from your secretary letting you know that GU requested that you call him back. And Gibbs, you get the same text message.
Yeah, I text you saying we can meet at my house.
Okay. Sounds good.
I will
heads over
walk.
at some point.
Oh, and she used. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I was gonna walk to my standard house phone, and he wants me to call him.
Rotary phone. Of course.
Oh.
Get a phone call, Shiyu.
Yep, this is Shiyu speaking. Hi. Who's calling?
Hello, Shiyu.
Oh,
You asked for me to call you back.
Yep.
It's Dr. Shaw.
Yes. No, I could tell from your first syllable. Yeah, are we meeting up today?
I don't think we planned to meet up today, did we?
Also, she's definitely like shouting a little bit into the phone. I think her voice control is a little bit difficult right now. It's like, well, weren't we gonna put that like Rolf and Hopper plan into effect today?
Yes, perhaps. Hang on, let me just fetch my diary, and he'll turn to a little notepad next to him.
I also like to think that she used. Oh, it didn't take you that long. I thought it was gonna take you a while. Oh, go ahead. Finish this.
I have a space between 1 and 5 p.m.
Okay, I imagine this thing's gonna go a little bit later than 5 p.m., but
yeah,
you know, we'll just meet at the Mist like usual, I guess. I don't know.
It's fine. I'm sure I can eat out. It was just a reminder to have dinner.
Cool. Yeah, we'll make sure you eat. You know, I'll let Pamela know that we made sure you ate. Is that how this goes?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, we'll see you in like an hour and a half, 2 maybe. Let's call it 2. I think we need 2.
2 hours. Yes. Okay, I would be there.
Sounds good. And then I think she used social media is like blowing up right now because you definitely sent out some drunk tweets, some drunk tweet videos as well, and I think there's definitely things that were being tweeted from other people at the place last night.
Yes, most certainly. Yes, I agree. Okay, good. Gibbs, feel free to jump in.
Oh, sorry. Are we meeting at the Mists now at the cafe?
I think that's what they determined. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I'll drive over there to meet with everyone, and sit down and have a black coffee, and wait for the others because presumably like Jack is going to be super late.
I think Shiyu probably drags him with him though.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. So I'll meet them all there.
Okay.
So Shaw will arrive exactly 2 hours after CU told him to arrive. So whether that's first, last, he will arrive exactly when he was told.
Okay.
Hey.
I think you and Jack show up like 10 minutes, 15 minutes late.
Are you guys disheveled?
Because Jack was going for like an hour late, so.
Yeah, but she was like dragging you a little bit. It's like, all right, we gotta go, Jack. We gotta go. This is like your 3rd shower.
It's all right. Just one more shower and I'll be done.
No, we gotta go, Jack. We're already like 5 minutes late.
Okay, just like 10 minutes then, and I'll be ready. 20 minutes.
10.
Like 30 minutes. It'll be fine.
10 minutes, Jack.
15. 12.
11.
11 and a half.
11 minutes and 15 seconds.
Deal. Okay. Let's do this. Jack Thompson.
So they turn up
Oh my god.
11 minutes and 15 seconds late.
No, we turned up like half an hour. It's like half an hour late.
Good.
Oh my god.
Good morning.
She was like really. She is really trying not to be impatient. Like he's trying to be like, yep, you know.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a 10-minute awkwardness with Dr. Shaw. Morning, Doc.
Yes.
How'd it go? Sleep well, I hope?
I had a regular amount of rest. My sleep was undisturbed. How about yourself?
Yeah, I got off in the end, I guess. A lot on my mind. You know, the case has been, well, it's been getting weirder and weirder, to be honest.
Yes, I can imagine in your employ, these things must weigh heavily on the mind.
True enough. The longer we take, the more pressure there is on us to move on to another case as well.
And are you receiving...
And just kill herself.
Are you receiving pressure from above? Are they giving you a hard time? Is someone lighting a fire under your ass, as they say in the movies?
Oh, I can't say that they are right now, but I can only imagine it's a matter of time before someone gets on my ass. It's pretty much what they're there for.
Well, I can do it.
A lot of people don't know that. How's your practice going? With you know, must have been taking some time away from it.
It's a double-edged sword. I have the best success rate in the city on my surgeries, but hardly any patients to operate on. I can't quite get my head. I'm not really sure. Pamela says that I need to... Pamela says I need to work on my people skills.
Yeah, your bedside manner probably could be improved, I'd imagine, but I don't know how these things work. Imagine if you get people all healed up, that should be fine. How's
How's the what, sorry?
How's the side business going? Stuff we're keeping on the down low?
Shifts, what's around? I don't usually talk about that in public. As it happens, since we've had so much company with each other, I imagine people are either staying scarce. I have not taken any business in that regard.
Fair enough.
I won't lie, it does make me nervous for my finances. Perhaps I could use this time.
On that sort of end?
I'll be honest with you, Gibbs. No. I'm what the media would call a known soldier. I returned, I got my state pension for a couple of years, and then I was turfed out. Honestly, I'm quite bitter about it. My surgery is failing, through no fault of my skill at least, and it frustrates me to no end.
Well, that's a rough lot, Doc. I don't think I can really help you. Don't take any loans out from Rosenberg, though. That much I can tell you.
Yes, I have learned the loan lesson in the past.
You see, the thing is, when we're running into financial troubles, we have to report that to our superiors because it makes us easy targets for bribes. So, as far as I see it, you're basically one of us right now. You're working on the case with me. You know as much about the case as I do. So watch out for anything like that. I said the same to Lena. She had people knocking on her door. You need a detail or anything like that, sure we can sort you out.
I've not had any difficulties with the mob in the past. I suppose our interactions have always been amenable. I am intimidating to them, I guess.
Fair enough. Well, by the looks of things back there, you can handle yourself in a fight.
A side effect of learning about the human body. You learn how to heal it, you learn how to hurt it.
Yeah, well, like I say, there's more ways for the mob to, people like that to manipulate someone on a case. So just be careful. Hopefully we'll crack this thing sooner, though, rather than later.
I appreciate your concern, Gibbs. I thought our conversation last night was quite tense.
It's just good to know where people stand on things. And Doc, you haven't been exactly forthright with me in the past. And, I hate to say it, but you're kind of a sketchy dude.
Yes. When one has interactions with a mob and meets a police officer, you don't begin to think straight away. I'd probably be at the bottom of a river. And also, that's one thing they never teach you at school. Always be right, get the correct answer, pass the test. Never mind about your friends and the bullies. Just pass the tests. It doesn't set you up well in life. People resent you. And you resent them back.
Yeah, I guess. My job's putting away the bullies. So if anyone gives you any trouble, you just let me know, Doc. I'm happy to help. You might be a sketchy guy, but as far as I can tell, you're good enough.
I'm trying merely to follow your advice and be honest.
All right. Now, where the hell are Sue and Jack?
In fact,
They-
Shu and Jack, as you are on your way out of your apartment, there is an envelope that's kind of like a folder size that's been closed and is like half slipped under your door, like it didn't make it all the way through.
Ugh, another one of these. He opens it up.
Wonderful. There are surveillance photos of you, your sister, and the other individuals who you have been around recently.
Oh, this is kind of fucking creepy. Jack, you notice anyone strange recently around? Okay, that's a bad question. You notice anyone like stalking us recently?
I mean, there was the demon. There was the weird figure that we saw coming out the bar a few days ago. There were all the people in the mystical tavern. What's the name of that person who runs the tavern?
Cammy.
Cammy. There are all the weird people in there. I mean, take your pick, really. But yeah, I have no dispute.
Yeah, I thought. All right, this is kind of creepy. We definitely like going to meet with Gibbs and Shaw has definitely become more important. Give me a second though.
Do I have time for another shower?
No. No, this will be real quick.
Okay.
This will be real quick. You look and smell great, Jack. You don't need another shower. You're doing great. You're doing fantastic, Jack.
Thank you.
She is going to quickly dial up his sister.
Straight to voicemail.
Okay, I just became instantly a lot more worried. God, let's go meet with Gibbs and Shaw real fast while I worry about this. while I stew and worry frantically about this. I might leave a message for my sister and like, hey little sis, give me a call back when you get this message. If you don't have time to call me back, I'm just saying that maybe get some of the private security force, with you, a little extra security, maybe, please. This is a request from your older brother. Please take a little extra security wherever you may go today, and for the foreseeable future. Give me a call back when you get this message. Bye. Thanks. Love you, sis. It's like,
Okay.
Shall we go, Jack?
Sure. What was that about?
Yeah, you're gonna see it anyways. And she will show Jack the photos. Like, I think I've got I think the person who sent me that note the other day that said to leave it alone, I think they're now stalking everyone I know.
I'm no stranger to paparazzi, so I don't think this
is paparazzi.
No?
No, I really don't think this is paparazzi. I also am, I've had my experiences with the paparazzi before. This doesn't feel like the paparazzi.
I'm assuming that I was able to hear your voice, your phone.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to swing by and check on your sister before we go to?
No,
It'll make
I'm
us
good.
a bit late, but
no. I think we should go. I think we should go talk to Gibbs, and because I think that whoever is doing this is connected to our case, and I think the faster we solve that, the better, everyone.
Okay.
I don't want to get her worried. I don't want to get her too much. I just did kind of leave a message about taking extra security, but I don't want to freak her out too much. She's got big projects, and she's got stuff she's got to focus on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, let's go meet the two funnest guys in the universe then.
Yep. Most fun. Most fun.
Yeah.
Most fun. And we show up 30 minutes to 45 minutes late at this point.
Gentlemen.
Hey, sorry we're late.
Nice you guys show up.
Yeah, no, that's my bad.
All she's
Sure. That may be semi-accurate.
Well,
I
you
don't
guys
really
seem pretty
remember much
shaken
of what
up.
happened.
One of those nights.
Yeah. Well, there's that. Also, someone's been taking photos of me, and are these guys in the photos as well, or is it just other people I know?
No.
And you
well.
guys and other people I know, specifically my sister. Same, I think it was the same kind of. Was it a similar type of envelope to the previous message, or was this a bigger envelope? Okay.
Well, it's bigger, but it's
bigger.
that yellow.
Yeah. Same person that left me that, leave it alone message. I'm a little worried.
Yeah. You slide these photos over to me. I look very concerned. They sent these to you.
Well, they left them under my doorstop, or underneath my door.
Yeah. Well, this is just more intimidation tactics, trying to get us to get off the case. Which means one thing: we're onto something.
Can you use your detective abilities to determine where it has come from? Maybe we could find a new lead, or put them off putting us off.
Maybe I could run it through the lab and see if anything comes back, but likely it's not going to be anything. 99 times they're smarter than that these days. They know that we can do that kind of thing. Maybe though, I'll give it a try. It's always worth trying. We should be on the lookout for anyone around that's been taking photos.
Yeah. Do you think you could send a cop around
yeah, of course.
my sister just to make sure, really put me at ease? I'd go check on her, but I think we need to focus on solving this. Stop that. Whatever that is.
I'll see what I can do about your sister. She's not a witness in an active murder investigation, but maybe I can swing something.
I mean, you could just maybe lie that you got like a tip that someone, my family, fairly well known. I mean, we do have our own private security and whatnot, so like I'm not too worried. But just like as a heads up, like I mean, there's definitely been like hostages. No, not specifically. I just told her to be a little extra careful, maybe take an extra security guard or two with her today, and the foreseeable future. I didn't say anything about this.
She should be okay, I'm sure.
I mean, I just got her voicemail though, so like straight to voicemail. So,
do you want to go find her? Just make sure she's okay.
I mean, I'm this happens occasionally. Like she gets caught up in one of those like week-long projects, and she forgets to like charge her phone.
Yeah, buddy. We got a murder on the loose, and pictures of your sister being sent under your door flap. Now it's either a warning that they're gonna do something if we don't let up, or maybe they're telling us something's already happening. I think we should probably check it out just in case. Standard procedure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Be okay, bud.
I mean, I don't know if I. Oh God, I don't know what's worse, not knowing or knowing. Yeah. Let me try calling her real quick again. Oh, go ahead.
No, you can definitely do that. I would like to make a suggestion for Gibbs's character. For Gibbs, if you would like to investigate the photos while you're there.
Yes, that was something I was going to ask about. Is
yeah.
So like,
even though you're not having like forensic investigation, you can still use your observation. Yeah.
Are they like hiding in a bush, or like are they up on the roof somewhere? Maybe. That kind of thing. I'd like to investigate.
Yes, absolutely. You've got a few things here. I would highly suggest using your mythos in this particular case.
Yes, good idea. So I have, let's see, piece of the puzzle, so I can see maybe this is connected to something else. See memories, maybe. I don't know if Hear Cries of Distress could be one, but maybe if one of these photos someone is being hurt, or is in danger, you see that one. And then just general police badge, because it's looking into policey stuff. So let's use 2d6 plus 4. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. So that is going to be a 12.
Awesome. So you're going to get 5 questions, 5 clues. Okay.
What kind of camera was this shot on? Is it like a digital camera, or a like an old clicky?
From the quality of the photos, it definitely appears to be a camera reel, like photography camera, like where they actually physically process the shots from negatives.
Interesting.
Yep.
So they were developed in like a creepy room.
Yeah, probably.
Let's think. The position of the photos, is there anything interesting about the position of them? Like, was this taken from a roof, or like I say, like somewhere hiding in an alleyway maybe?
Yeah, there's a variety of angles. You definitely 100% believe that these are surveillance type photos. Something that where people are like very numerous, probably pictures, and this is definitely not the full set of them from what you can tell. The angles are very much it's some are kind of like across the street style, where it's a little bit more close. Others are much farther away, probably in the window of a building across the street more rather than the street side. So there's definitely a variety.
They're like long lensing us. Yeah. Okay. How long have they been taking photos of us from these ones? Is it like this has been happening for the week, or is it's been going on for quite a while?
Let me kind of make it this so it makes sense. Some of the photos appear to be much more recent. However, you can probably deduce that one of the photos is from either the day of or the day after you guys encountered the body in the alleyway. And it's right by the coffee shop.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. You guys got any ideas for questions? Well, I think I've got 2 more, 3 more.
Two. Yep.
2 more.
Yeah. Anybody can help here with questions?
The other thing I was thinking is there someone particularly that they seem to be taking photos of, or is it just us as a group? Because I'm concerned about Siu's sister.
Oh yeah, like who's the focus?
Right.
Siu's sister definitely seems to appear more frequently.
Okay. Any ideas for one last question?
Does it look like they've all been taken from the same camera, or does it appear there's more than one? Okay.
It's definitely one camera.
Cool.
You'd have to have the negatives to be like forensically confirming it, but yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely, and she will like try his sister one more time.
Yeah, call up again and see if you can't get a hold of her.
Yeah. Same thing. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not worried about her, 'cause I really am. I mean, the problem is getting to her. Cause like this time of day, this week, she'd be at like she'd be like doing research at a lab for the company.
Did she answer a phone?
Huh?
Did she answer a phone?
No, she didn't. I got her voicemail.
No. But normally, when you call,
normally,
I mean, pick up?
most of the time, yes. As I said, there have been the occasional times where she's gotten so caught up in a project that she forgets to charge her phone, sometimes eat or sleep.
Yeah, okay, I get it. We've all been there,
She's
but
like real
look
smart.
at these photos. Someone's been taking photos of your sister a lot. Not just us.
You say that she does research. What kind of research does she do?
A lot of stuff I don't understand. A lot of physics and engineering.
So not somewhere we could visit?
Not easily.
Okay.
No, we're talking like
engineering. We talking like the chemical compounds and real science shit.
Like I'm not entirely sure. She's not really allowed to talk about a lot of it.
Right.
Even to me.
Papa was into that kind of stuff as well. You guys remember? She had those books out and all those chemical stuff. Maybe it's connected somehow. I don't know. But listen, guy's taking creepy photos of your sister for weeks. Then he sends you photos to show that he's been watching her, and now we can't get through to her. I don't like that coincidence. Those series of events don't line up. Let's go find her. Let's go to her workplace. I'm the police.
Why don't we just ring them and see if she is there?
Good idea. Yeah, call up her place of work if you have it.
Okay.
Do you have a name for her workplace, by the way? Because I couldn't find it.
That was something I just sort of made up.
Okay.
On the fly.
Okay.
I think we'll call it like, we'll call it Eugen Laboratories.
Okay.
That's the general name.
Definitely doing
Let
cloning.
me
Right.
write it down.
Eugen is the name of the sort of conglomerate that the parks run. The corporation.
Is any like sci-fi or like cyberpunk shadow or anything? It's like, oh, there's this friendly megacorp called Union Industries.
Yeah, no, I mean that's literally
shit into my brain.
Like Eugen roughly translates into the universal marketplace. So just about anything can be can fall under this. It's a megacorp. It's a megacorp for sure.
Noted. Noted. Universal marketplace, not eugenics. Got it. Got it.
not Eugen. No, Eugen. Like Jin.
Yep.
Eugen. Yeah. So he has the number for the front desk.
Yeah.
And I think he'll step away from the group a little bit. It's like, like kind of confidential stuff. So he'll step away and he will call.
Okay.
And
a woman picks up the phone. Eugen Labs, how may I direct your call?
Yes. Is Park Soo-min in?
1 moment. Puts you on hold. It's really bad hold music. As you can hear kind of like the clicking, so to speak, as it transmits your call to, or transfers your call to your sister's office. And it just keeps ringing until it gets to voicemail.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna I'll hang up and I'll call back to the front office again. I'm like, hi, this is Park Soo-min's brother. Again, I just called. She's not answering her phone. Do you guys have record of her coming in today? Has she been there all night? Like, I'm just checking in to make sure she didn't go into one of her like super serious I'm not gonna eat and sleep phase. Make sure she's doing okay, because it'd be real bad if she like passed out again, and that would fall on you guys.
Oh, I'm just the assistant at the front, sir. I'm very sorry. Do you want me to transfer you to HR?
HR, security, whoever is, keeping track of her would be great.
Okay, which would you prefer, security or HR?
Let's go with HR first.
Okay, please hold. Get transferred. Hello, HR.
Hi. This is Park Soo-min's brother. I haven't been able to get in touch with her today. So have you guys been keeping a tab on her? Has she been in today? You made sure that she's eating and sleeping and all that stuff?
Sir, we do not. We are not caretakers here, sir. HR is intended to, take care of payments and employee records and that kind of.
You're human resources. You're meant to take care of humans.
Not the Gestapo.
Sir, that's not exactly how human resources works. We're here as a resource, not a.
Yes, well, you may want to make that your job, because she is the main reason that you're like Park Shi is gone. A little bit dickish here, but he's like,
sir,
the main reason you have a job there is because she's there, and if she's not there, if she is in a coma again, if she has passed out from lack of, who's gonna get fired? All of you, probably. So I think you should make it your business.
Right. Okay. So I'm sorry that you're concerned, sir. If she had a medical condition, she would have been required to report it to us so that we would be able to keep track of this.
Not a medical condition. Just gets a little too into her work and forgets to do things sometimes.
Russell will come by at some point, seeing he's having a heated conversation. He's like, okay.
I got this. Don't worry.
She okay? She's okay.
I don't know. Can you transfer me to security, please?
Of course, sir. Get transferred. Yep. What's up? Oh,
hi.
You're not Elliot.
Yes. No.
Right.
I am Park Soo-min's older brother, and I am calling because I am concerned about her condition, because I have been unable to get through to her all day today. And do you have video records or something confirming she is where she is, or that she's okay, that she's not, passed out again from not sleeping or eating? This is your guys' job. You have one job. It's take care of her.
I'm like, calm down, buddy, calm down. We're gonna go around it. We're getting in the car now, as far as Gibbs is concerned. Come on. He's gonna drive us.
I'm sorry, sir. Without me being able to
How do you
identify
use
who
this
you
map
are,
thing?
cannot confirm or deny that somebody by that name works here.
Oh, fuck the security that we put in for this place.
I'm driving us there right now. We're in a car. I'm trying to figure out how this Maps app works on my phone so I can get to this place.
So here's a good question. So Shiyu's older brother is the one who pretty much is the next in line in charge of the whole business, right? Like
Okay.
Shiyu doesn't have much to do with the business.
Right.
Would from back when he lived with his family, is there a chance he would have like gotten a hold of his brother's like security codes or like like a role I could do for this? Like
Flashback.
Flashback? Is there a flashback?
I mean, yeah, you could try to do a flashback to see, or just tell us a little bit about that. But I think it'd have to. This is a tough way to narrate. So you're trying to get what, security codes or like what
Like,
exactly?
Just something. Because Shiyu doesn't have like clearance for all these
Right.
things,
Right.
so he wants like something that can confirm that he is like Park Soo-min's older brother. Something they have that
Right.
like if my older brother called in, he would be able to get information when he needed it.
Right. You could probably try a convince roll here, or something like that.
Okay, do that. What am I going to do?
Did Shop break out a real map? Off map.
Pocket map.
Like, it's over here.
I don't know if charming is gonna work here.
You're kind of aggressive, so I'm gonna go with a no on that one.
Yeah, I'm being. This does involve my sister, who is part of my relationship card, and I'm gonna say I'm very determined for this right now.
Yeah.
What else would I use? Good. Would truly wants to do good apply here, since I'm really just concerned about myself?
Yeah. Sure.
I'm going to probably disgrace to the family would come into effect here if they figure out which brother I am.
Yeah, you might have a few weaknesses on this one.
Yeah. I think. Oh God. I mean, uncontrolled emotions, maybe.
Or overeager, or both, depending.
Or overeager. I think I'll go with overeager, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that brings me to even.
Would
Yes.
On this run.
would the vice compulsion play into this tool? Because he's kind of, I think the main vice thing is like being nice and
Like I think it's sort of I would do anything to help someone, sort of.
Yeah.
I think
True.
I think that's his vice is that he can get to a point where he will be in a state of I will do anything to help someone.
Yeah. Do you
think
think
that's
that's
how
a
I describe
benefit
his
or a
vice.
hindrance here?
Oh God, I
could make an argument for either, really.
yeah,
Right, yeah, that's why I'm asking.
I think that it's just like I think both the negative and positive effects of this would like I don't think I'm gonna use this towards it because I think it would cancel itself out, sort of.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything else I could really use.
Okay.
I mean, technically names open doors, but at the same time, I'm used like certain
Yeah.
names open doors.
Yeah. True.
So, yeah, I think this is just a flat roll.
Okay.
Okay.
We've seen flat
Come
rolls
on.
do well. See? That's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me how you're convincing him. Because on a 10 or
Like-
more, you get to adjust their agenda to include yours, at least for the time being.
Like, look, my family has hired you, and I would expect you to know who this is right now, and to know that your job is to make sure that I'm just asking for is she okay? I'm not asking for what is she working on, or I'm just asking, is she okay? Is she conscious? Are you doing your jobs? Because if you're not doing your jobs, you know what's gonna happen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good. Now confirm, please. I'm not asking
Okay.
anything personal. You have a
Right.
count of her, and is she okay?
Okay, give me a minute. Look it up on the computer here. Starts. You can hear the kind of clicking of the keyboard, and it's like, according to her security pass, he has not checked in since yesterday afternoon.
Okay, so that is odd. Did you notify the main household that she didn't check in today?
I like swerve dangerously at this point as we're in the car to like reroute back to her house, like where she used like.
I think you want to take the downtown exit. The downtown exit.
So we don't have any particular security
hold up,
deposit.
hold up, security. Hold up, man. No, you take the next left, and then you take a right. It's a big compound. I don't know how you don't know where it is.
No, this doesn't make any sense at all.
We got it upside down, Doc.
This is 1992.
No, you got the map where the old compound was. This is the new compound. It's like, okay, well, you are going to call the main household and notify them that she hasn't called in, because that's your job. I'm also going to call the main household to figure out where the fuck she is.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. You better hope you
Is there
still have a
anything else?
job after this.
Maybe we should adjust our security policies for these types of events.
I'm pretty
sure it was pretty explicitly. It was pretty explicitly explained the last time she passed out, and I'm gonna hang up right there.
like Raven saying in chat. I'm totally driving down a one-way street right now, like looking at you, like fuck yeah, buddy, get some.
Oh boy, that's good.
Okay.
That's a crack somewhere, though. I feel.
Yeah.
I think that's a crack in personality.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's Oh boy, things are gonna get real here, real fast. It's like, okay, so she didn't check in at work this morning, which is strange, because most times she actually doesn't check out. But I guess she checked out last night. Didn't check back in. She practically lives at that lab. So I don't know why she isn't there. And if she's not at the lab, I don't know why she's not answering her cell phone. As I furiously try her cell phone again.
Yeah, you consistently get back to straight to voicemail every single time.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to the main household. Yep.
Wait, are you going to the office building or are you going to the house?
No, we're going to the house. Since she didn't check in at the office building, like the only other conceivable place she would be is the household.
Okay.
The main household. So the park compound, as I like to call it.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's continue our scene there as you arrive. Describe to us what it looks like.
So it is sort of like it's very traditional sort of Asian compound. So it's got that sort of wall sort of all the way around it with the sort of mini roof on top of the wall. and it's got sort of like, it's just a solid wall main gate. You can see some trees, and inside you see sort of a very large traditional Korean Asian sort of mansion. So very steep sloped roofs. God, I'm trying to find like a good sort of very large, more of a squarish building in the center, and then several sort of tiers of it. And like, yeah. Let me see if I've got, and it's sort of all inlaid with sort of reddish greenish tile all along it. So it's very standout from the rest of the city, which is probably fairly modern where it is, and it is like a very traditional Asian looking, sort of almost a palace type looking thing. And it's a very large compound, sort of good several acres that are enclosed in this gate. I would say it is in a part of town that is definitely more like sort of like a mini Koreatown, mini Chinatown area. But this is like just off to the side of that, and it is a good several acres large. But like security, like modern. You've got guys at the gates in like military grade gear and whatnot. The walls look, old brick and mortar type, or like plaster, but it's like reinforced steel on the inside type stuff.
Yeah, Gibbs is, and like, I guess there's a reason I haven't been here before. It's because no trouble gets around here, I bet. Jesus.
You'd be surprised.
I bet
but we
no trouble
take care of it
gets
ourselves.
out either.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, I would say that's more the line we're going for here. And I guess we pull up to the gate. And
let's see you handle this.
Yeah, I think Shu, like, as we pull up to the gate, Shu will like, all right, wait here, guys. I'm gonna go talk to them.
Okay.
And Shu will like get out of the car and approach the front gate.
Okay. So my question here is, are you allowed back in the compound?
Nope. No, I am not. So
Okay.
I am going to be using some powers here.
Okay.
I want to make, I'm going to be trying to control emotions to make the security guard more what's the word, open to helping me out.
Okay.
Yeah. So oh boy. Yeah. This is and the security card definitely has a picture on the inside of his little office that says, "Do not let back in."
Yeah.
So let's see. I am going to so basically, and his hair is starting to flower a little bit. And sort of the scent of the floral scent fills the air. He's going to approach the gate, and let's see. I'm going. This is change the game, or does this take a risk?
It depends on what you want to do, because it's either a convince or a change the game, or take a risk, depending. Yeah, there's a few ways that you can. It's up to you, really, how you want to do it.
Seduce someone into doing something. I guess this is a convince.
Okay.
This is to try to seduce someone into doing something, kind of.
Okay.
Yes. and gonna use my relationship with my sister that keeps me determined.
Okay.
Subtract disgrace to the family. So that cancels out. Truly wants to do good. Let's see. I think he's gonna be charming here. I think he's face to face.
Okay.
Whereas like over the phone, the charm doesn't work as well. Then I'm gonna control emotion. And inconspicuous, but I'm gonna take uncontrolled state of emotions right now as a minus. So a +3.
Okay. Did you take disgrace to the family?
Yep. Yeah, that canceled out. That canceled out keeps me determined, I would say.
Okay.
So,
Can I
just sort of canceled.
by maybe like flashing my police badge and saying, "Hey, we're here on official business."
Depends on what she wants you to do.
I mean, she did say that he would take care of it. But I mean, I don't think he'd stop you if you don't
look like you're in trouble. It's probably more of a backup plan in case you don't get that in.
I'm not in trouble yet. All right, so +3. Let's do this. That could have been worse.
So this is a mild success, which is fine. They'll give in to your request a little bit, but they're going to protect their own agenda. So in this case, their agenda is to protect the compound. So give me your convince, I guess. What are you saying to be charming?
So I go up and it's like, "Hi, you've probably been told not to let me back into this compound, and I understand that's your job. You're doing your job great. And frankly, I don't want to be here either. But if it wasn't important, I wouldn't be here. So, and this, is ultimately going to be very important for the safety of your own job, because this involves my sister, who you are still paid to protect. She's still part of the family. So, I'm going to need you to go in or radio someone that can to check to make sure she's doing okay. I haven't been able to call her, and she hasn't been into work. So, you're going to do this for me. You're going to make sure she's here, or that we know where she is, that she's doing all right."
Okay, sir. So you want me to find your sister if she's here?
Okay, look, I know we've got a lot of security in there. She usually has at least one person with her. I'm sure you can contact main security, head of security, someone to get in touch with her security guard, make sure she's doing okay. I know how this works.
Okay, sure. I guess I can do that. I can't really let you in, though, if you were
I'll wait
asking.
here.
Okay.
Make it quick.
Right.
I'll turn towards the car,
little
gives a
booth.
thumbs up. Just 1 second.
Okay.
I
it takes
think
him a
he's
minute.
getting us in.
Looks like.
The
Can we
gate
just
does
have
not
a
open.
walk?
I go over to the car and I it's very tight security here. I have to get you all cleared and whatnot.
Sure.
And I'm having the person also radio in to make sure that she's doing okay, because she usually has a security guard with her. Well, he's checking right now, or she,
He.
them, he. He's checking with the head of security right now, and head of security will hopefully get in touch with her security guard while they're getting you all cleared to come in.
Great. Okay.
Of course, he's in an uncomfortable zone right now.
Yeah. So it takes a minute. He the security guard kind of peeks his head out of the guard tower, and nobody has seen her today, sir.
What about her guard? She usually has a guard with her.
Yeah, the guard said she hasn't been to the compound today.
She checked out of work yesterday.
Not according to our records.
But the office said she checked out last night and that she didn't check in.
Maybe she slipped.
How
her
are you not
detail?
keeping track of her?
Usually she stays in the office, apparently, according to her security officer, and if she doesn't leave, the guard is not cleared to be up in the that area of the lab, so they wait at the office, and she never left the office, so they were switching shifts, and I don't know which person's there now, but we have to look at the calendar, the schedule. Is there something wrong?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, but
because we don't know where she is right now. I called the office. They said she checked out last night. I come here. You say she never did. So clearly we have a problem.
Right, but
yes?
we are not tapped into the security system. It's a closed.
Yep. Cool. You're still
system.
Detailed with protecting members of the main family.
I'm just at the gate. I don't do any of the personal
call head
detail.
of security and tell him if he wants to keep his job, that he will immediately notify the head of the family and my brother.
Right. Okay.
That our sister is possibly missing.
Okay. That's fine. I will do that.
Yep. And I'm going to go see if I can find my sister, because clearly you guys can't do your job.
Are you leaving? You want me to? Are you leaving?
I'm leaving because clearly she's apparently not here.
Okay. Well. Okay. What would you like them to do if they locate her, or don't? I don't know.
Have her call me. Her.
Okay. Right.
She will stop back to the car.
Yeah.
Everything okay, buddy?
No, nothing's okay. Because
well, okay,
apparently
slow down.
saying she never checked out of the business place. Out of her office last night. Even though the office told me that she did. So
okay, so
we have an issue.
So where is she? I don't know. She's in the office.
They don't know.
Right.
I mean, they said she never left the building. So
okay, so she never left the building. Let's go to that building. Okay, where is that building?
The lab building. Oh boy, you know where this lab building is.
You probably know where the main office is.
Yeah, I probably have a general idea. No, this is a relatively new structure. Within the last 4 or 5 years, it was pretty much built exclusively.
Roman building.
Yeah, I'd say it's maybe in a downtown high rise. I'm gonna say, yeah, I like downtown high rise.
That's good.
Yeah, I think it's the bottom level of it is just a general corporation building, and then secretly a lab at the top.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So you guys will, a high rise is definitely a good bet here. As far as you're in the business district of downtown. This area is very much kind of Wall Street-esque, if you can imagine that. And the front office, or the front lobby area rather, is in front of the elevators that also have security guards, at the entrances. There's a badge swipe area by right next to the metal detector that you walk through and things like that. So
she was gonna be okay, Gibbs may need your help here.
Okay, what you need?
Technically I don't have the clearance.
Okay, well we've got reasonable cause to think that she's in danger.
I'd like to think that as she was saying this, there's a poster behind the desk that says "Do not let this guy in."
Probably a little more discreet, but yeah.
No,
I'll walk up to the security with the others. Jack, Doc, back me up here.
Oh, how?
I have got your back, Russell.
Be useful. Okay. And I will head up to the security desk.
Yeah, it's actually a woman that's sitting at the front. She appears to be kind of answering phones simultaneously while like putting people on hold and writing stuff down. Definitely multitasking. I'll be right with you. And then she goes back and okay, yes, I'll transfer you.
It's kind of important. And I like show my badge. I kind of like push over the table. This really can't wait, ma'am. I'm sorry.
She like stares at you as she's hanging up the phone.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
I'm Detective Gibbs.
We have received an emergency call that Park Soo-min is in danger, and we are here to check on her.
That's right. We gotta check on her. She's a possibly
Gibbs is a doctor,
danger.
doctor and a policeman.
That's right. He's the doctor, kind of look after her. I'm the police officer on the case. You can listen. You can call up my superiors if you want to, or you could let me in right now and save a life.
Jiu's got his hood up. He's like hiding in the background.
Maybe I should get the head of security. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, maybe you should let me through right now and stop a girl from being killed. Okay?
You can't just go up there. I can't give you the security clearance to get up there. That's why I need to get the security officer, the head of security here, and then he can. Listen, I am just the lobby assistant here.
Yeah,
I just answer
go get your boss,
phones.
quick.
I don't. Right. Okay. She gets up off her desk and like walks through a door after swiping her badge, and like the door closes behind. The security guards on either side of the elevators across the way are kind of just staring blankly out into the lobby, observing what you can tell. And a moment later, a very tall and brutish-looking woman steps out with a security uniform.
Fucking great. Hello, ma'am.
You say somebody's
Greetings.
dying? She's hysterical in there. What exactly is going on in here?
I'm a police officer, Detective Gibbs, on an active murder investigation here in the city. I have reasonable cause to believe that the girl up there, Parks Jiu, is in a lot of danger.
Park Soo-min. She is like,
Okay.
I know, no,
Can I see your credentials, please?
I slide over my badge.
Okay. And
I'll
who are
take
these
my,
other individuals?
I'll have like a letter of like some sort of medical thing to say I'm a doctor on me that I'll hold up.
Okay. And are these other individuals here as well with you?
They're with me.
Okay, I need their credentials.
I didn't bring my cards with me.
I can't verify your identity. You can't go into.
All right, just
classified
let me
area.
up, please, ma'am. It's important that I get there up quickly. I'll call you guys.
So, I will escort you personally through the building. Please
let's
relieve
go.
your weapon at the door.
Yeah, I hand him my weapon. Take my badge back.
Yeah. She puts it through some kind of like a security thing, and then, all right. Please
Is
follow
it
me
just
this way.
Gibbs? Gibbs, is it just you? If she has been, I could be useful.
You don't have the papers, Doc.
I've got my medical license.
That work, ma'am?
It's kind of unofficial.
Medical officer supporting a policeman. I could save a life today, if you'll let me.
Come on.
Go ahead and do a convince roll.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So, I'm gonna say that the thing is part of my medical kit.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna use my disassociation weakness tag though. So that's
Yeah.
that rules that out. I'm not trying to creep her out or anything, so I guess it's just a flat roll.
Okay.
Uh,
Not too bad. It's
Not too
8.
shabby.
Okay. They all give in a little bit. So in this particular case, she like kind of looks over to the other security guards and like goes over, says something, And then she kind of motions to you both to follow.
Yep. Come on. And I'll start jogging after her. And I'll actually, first thing I'll do is I'll call Shiyu, and I'll be on speakerphone to Jack and Shiyu so that they can be up to date with what we're doing.
Do you discreetly do this or very obviously do this?
I mean, I don't think I care at this point. Yeah, I do it on speaker. Not discreetly.
Not discreetly.
Yeah.
Okay. So she sees you do this and she says, no phones. No phone calls. This is a classified area.
Who the hell are you to tell me that I can't make a phone call?
I'm the head of security and you're going into my building right now. No phones. You can turn your phone off or I can take it for you.
I turn it off.
Okay. So
Since
you
he
go...
is turning his phone off, could you have 911 on speed dial just in case, officer?
Of course. We have medical stations throughout the research floor.
Excellent news.
It's great to know you're doing such a good job here. Come on.
So you guys go up to the 60th floor where there is a steel door and a palm scan as well as retina scan and then obviously the security badge scan. She goes up to it, does the whole process. And you guys all walk into her room. She looks at you. She looks at these white clean suits and she says, put those on. As she gets into her own.
I put it on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm used to putting on medical gear, that's fine.
Yep. So you guys have like the hair caps and like the booties on your feet and the full plastic white suits as you guys walk in through another system and she kind of looks at you both and it's just decontamination. So you go through the next area and you walk into this massive research facility, like lab. There's different areas that are sectioned off by steel and glass walls on either side. So you're basically like walking down a hallway. So each section of research is quarantined off from everything else. Probably, as you would say, think Shaw is to keep cross-contamination to minimum. And you kind of keep walking through and there's people in all of these rooms, different either researchers or whatever else is happening. Some of it looks chemical, others look electronic, like wiring and things like that, from an immediate observation. As you continue walking through and you get to the end of the hallway and there is another room and she says, this is where she generally is supposed to be working, as you can see through the glass. There's no one inside. We can go to her office.
I'd like to do that, man, please.
Could we also just check behind the desks in there in case she has perhaps taken a fall?
Good
the family
point.
member was concerned that she might have fainted or passed out.
Of course. She swipes her card through and you guys both
Do I get the
you all
feeling
walk
she doesn't
in.
like the police being here, particularly my presence?
I'm not gonna make you roll. She does feel a little bit uncomfortable. She's not very happy to be walking you through this area.
Right.
She feels very uneasy about it.
Okay.
So you guys walk in, and everybody kind of like slowly goes through the room. She says, "Don't touch anything. We don't need another incident." And you guys kind of continue through, look around. To the immediate eye, there's nothing disturbed, there's nothing broken, and there's no one like behind any of the tables or anything like that.
Can
The room
I
feels
have
like it's been left intact.
Can I, well, as we're walking through, can I have a look around? I want to be looking to see if any of this matches the drug thing that we saw earlier.
Okay.
Definitely.
Would that be like an investigate roll, or? I'll use my knowledge of medical kits and stuff like that and my organized mind for this one.
Okay. Yeah, so you can get 2 clues specifically with pointed questions that you can use here.
So are there any signs of the compound that we found surrounding Hopper?
No.
What is Dr.
Can you get
working
an idea
on?
for what was she working on in the setting was?
You'd have to be very discreetly looking at this to really figure out the details.
Robots from hell.
On an 8, I'll basically give you so you can choose one of the following things as a condition of you getting this answer. You could be exposed to danger. You can get fuzzy, incomplete, partial, true, false statement. So it might not be all true kind of deal. And since you're not asking the question, it's to somebody specific, then you're that option's out. So it's up to you. Either exposed to danger or your clue is not going to necessarily be a full truth.
Like, I feel like Shaw would look and exposed to danger, but I also feel like he wouldn't because it's not really relevant. If it doesn't look like the drug that's related to the case, then he'll just take Fuzzy. Fuzzy will be fine. Okay.
Immediate thought or observation is that there's some kind of biological, like organic substance here.
Okay. Secrets be secrets.
It could be a lot of, yeah. That's as fuzzy as I can pretty much make it without saying. Can't tell what it is.
No, that's fair enough. He's only looking really for the signs of the drug and related things to the case, so that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So she kind of motions you guys out if there's nothing else in here. We can't seem to locate her in this small room.
Yeah. Yeah, move out with the security officer.
Okay. So you guys go all the way back down the hall. Go through the whole quarantine process, the clean suit removal, back into the elevator, and then you go to the top floor. Get out, another security process with Thretna and all that stuff. You get in, not a clean room this time, but you see an expansive office, and this is his sister's office. It's got the full floor is hers, with the exception of the elevator. It's a unobstructed view of the city. So she's got an office desk and all that. From immediate observation, there's no one here. And you guys kind of continue to walk through the space.
I'm gonna take a look around and see if there's any signs of like a disturbance, maybe like a spilled coffee mug or scuffs on the carpet or anything like that.
Okay. First glance, it doesn't appear that way. If you want to do an investigate for more specific, like find specific things.
Let's do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my no stone left unturned, searching,
Perfect,
and my police badge on this one. I actually got some rest, so I'm not going to use my overworked.
Okay. Yeah, do you want to use any
I was thinking
of your
using my mythos. Yeah, probably all of them. The piece of the puzzle, see memories, and then I guess hear cries of distress is an optional one. Maybe if.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay. All right. So, oops, I have to go back in here. So it's going to be 2d6 plus 6. Yeah, and I'm not going to use my... thingy. Oh, I can't get onto fancy ground for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. No, it's my end. Let's do that. Plus 6. That's going to be a... Ooh, 15, damn.
Very good. Ooh, 7 questions, my friend.
Wow, okay.
But you can obviously work with Shaw to
yeah,
if you have questions that you guys want to both ask.
Yeah. Okay. So, does it look like she left with anything? Like, are there notebooks just lying around, or did she take things with her? Maybe if she left.
There is no beyond the standard office memorabilia type stuff, like pictures and all that. There's no purse or cell phone or anything like that she's left behind. So she's assumedly taken it out of the office.
Yeah.
And like laptop shut down. She hasn't left in a hurry or anything.
Do you want to use a clue for that?
Yeah.
To determine if she's left in a hurry.
Take a clue.
It's it's up to
getting a rating for you.
Will, if he wants
Yeah,
to.
no, yeah, definitely. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It seems that some areas are very slightly disheveled. Like this woman from your immediate observation looks very organized, very much like you are. The papers are not like aligned in the same way that you would expect with everything else in the office. So like she maybe got up mid process of working on something and didn't put it back.
Okay, she didn't.
So it's like she was interrupted more so than like a struggle, for example.
Right. Lost focus. Any signs of drug use? Paraphernalia, anything like that in desk drawers? Okay.
No, definitely not.
Okay. What do you think, Shaw? 4
questions, I think.
I am curious as to her last actions here. What do your policeman's eyes see? Is she left in distress?
Looks more like she was interrupted than there was any kind of struggle, but that makes sense with the amount of security in here. Any signs of anyone else, like 2 coffee mugs or glasses? That kind of thing. Yeah?
2 wine glasses, to be specific.
2 wine glasses, aha.
Instant suspicion.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's some sketchy stuff right there.
Sorry, security officer, I never got your name.
My name is Helga.
Helga, nice to meet you. Can you disclose information about guests that she may have received?
Give me a moment. She takes out her, like a phone, but it's like a bulkier looking phone. Almost tablet size, but like condensed down. She scrolls through. We didn't have any registered visitors last night, if that's what you mean. Or even through today, I can go back further. Not under her name either. She had no visitors.
2 wine glasses. So someone from inside the compound maybe drinking with her?
Possibly in the office, yes. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd be friendly with some of our...
On the topic of the wine glasses, are they both full, empty?
They're mostly empty. There's like some residual wine towards the very bottom. I won't count that as a clue. That's just something you get as your observation here.
Gibbs, can you do all of that detective-y stuff? Look at the lipstick, the fingerprints, that sort of thing. Can you tell us anything?
Yeah, I do. Like using my mythos on the glasses, that sort of piecing the puzzle together and seeing memories. Could I see maybe a glimpse of who she was drinking with?
You got a really good roll. However, what you will get here is that there was a man. But you only get like pieces, right? It's not like a full clear picture. So you do see it's definitely a male figure in a suit, you think, at least some kind of well-dressed. It wasn't like in like a t-shirt and jeans kind of thing, which could conclude that it's somebody that works here. You're not really sure. They don't appear to be having any issues, but the feeling that you get during this moment for you is anxiety.
Interesting. I relay this to the doctor and say, yeah, Doc, there was a... It says privately as well, whispering towards him and say, Doc, there was a man here with her. And I'm getting a sense that she was pretty anxious about it, or he was pretty anxious about it. the wine, it wasn't a relaxing glass. You know what I mean? Like one of those tense conversations you and I have had in the past.
Perhaps a work rival or a questionable ally?
Yeah, maybe something to do with her work. Maybe she knew something was going to happen. Figure this, Doc. You remember Harper? She knew. I got the feeling that she knew what was coming was inevitable. There was nothing she could do about it, but she was quite relaxed. This girl here, and I'm guessing she's like a similar age to Hopper.
How old is your sister? How old is she?
How old is Hopper?
No, Hopper was like mid-20s.
Yeah, no. No, this is concerning to you, but he doesn't know this yet because she's still underage. So she's like,
oh, she's like younger than 20.
She's like, yeah, she's like, I would, let's put her at around like 18, 19 maybe. She graduated college early. She's super smart.
Well, this still fit. So she fits. If we got a killer on our hands who's a preferential murderer, maybe it's to do with sex. You know, maybe it's not about the drugs. Maybe Harper was killed because she was an attractive young woman. And maybe this young girl, she fits a similar kind of profile. Young woman, attractive, probably. Picture.
Perhaps the feel of having power over her, the power of life and death, or something.
Yeah. I mean, there was no sign of sexual assault on Harper, but that doesn't necessarily mean that.
Did you?
I mean,
did they check for that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Did they?
That's standard. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing.
So under circumstances. Yeah.
But then again, we didn't trust the report at all from the morgue. We can't trust that report. So I mean, maybe they didn't find something because it was like this weird misty shit. I don't know.
Are there any like cries for help? Like again, Gibbs, forgive me. I have only seen movies, and even those are dated. Should she have written a message somewhere? Help me! He's going to kill me. Scribbled under the table in wine or something. I don't know.
Well, let's look through her things. She was a smart girl. If she knew that someone was going to hurt her, she probably would have left something behind because she didn't leave here in a rush. She walked out on her own accord, probably, or if there was some kind of weapon, maybe she was forced to move out of here. But she wasn't pulled kicking and screaming. She walked out of here safely. So I'm going to look in her like diary, calendar. Maybe there's like a weird word shows up, or maybe there is a meeting scheduled that she's mentioned here.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, you look through the calendar. How far back do you want to go?
Last week.
Okay, so starting from last week, some pretty boring notes like board meeting, like that kind of thing, all the way through, and then up to last night. Sung Ho is written at 8 p.m. Which, if you ask Shiyu, you might know. You might find out who that is.
I'll text him surreptitiously. The word Sung Ho ?
Yeah.
It's okay. She didn't ban pages.
Thank God for pages.
Oh my God. Shiyu, you get a text message from Gibbs that says Sung Ho.
Oh, fuck.
Helga.
Yes?
There's a bit of a discrepancy. We found at the house that she did not leave work, but here the records say she did leave work. Perhaps you could double check that for us and maybe even perhaps go through the CCTV footage of the time she checked out.
Sure, but I need to go back to the security office to look through all that. I can't really leave you guys here, so...
We'll go back there in a minute, okay? We'll figure that out.
Sure.
Do you text me back?
Yeah, and it'll be 2 words. It'll be my brother ?
I'll surreptitiously text. He was here with her.
I will cause a distraction. And I'll walk over and, like, I don't know, knock something or something. Like, oh, how clumsy of me. I hope this wasn't important. It looks awfully technical.
Turns out to be like a rom-com beginning where Shaw and this super brusque.
She will reply. I mean, that's not unusual. He is the we'll call him the COO of the company. Right now he's next in line to be of the company.
I'll text him back.
Not unusual. We're not on great terms, but
I'll text him back and say, call him and ask.
Oh God. Oh.
You can. I think we've got like a couple more clues, so you can.
Jack just sees you just start nervously pacing around, just like.
You alright there?
No, I'm not all right, Jack. I'm not okay. Well, my sister is possibly missing. There's one.
Okay.
And now Gibbs wants me to call my brother.
Is that a problem?
Yes. Yeah, it's a big problem, Jack. A big problem.
Okay. Why?
Unless you press harder, she is not saying anything else.
What's going on up there?
Well, Gibbs says my brother was there at some point. Did Gibbs say when?
Did you text what time it was?
Yeah, I would have filled you in. You know, like the last known person that I can figure out has been with her is your brother, Sung-ho.
At 8 p.m.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because he was the last person to have seen my sister. Okay, gotta do this for my sister. Oh, and she like gets out his phone and he stares at it for like a minute. He pulls up his brother's contact information. He stares at it. I don't know if anyone knows the anxiety you have when you need to call someone and you really don't want to make that call, but this is real bad. Is that
Jack leans over, like looking at the phone, and then just hits the call button.
I was hoping you would do that.
You got this. Come on.
Hi,
Hello?
brother.
Shoot you. What can I do for you?
Well, one, I'm amazed you picked up. You didn't possibly get rid of me from your phone, did you? No, I have a serious problem. Do you know where Sumin is? Where's our sister?
Wouldn't she be at the office? Why are you asking me this?
You were the last person to see her. They say she checked out of the office.
Last night.
They say she checked out of the office, but they said she checked out at like normal time, right? Like 5 or... This is me asking you.
Yes.
Right? Yeah,
yes.
like normal, like 5 or 6 p.m. And I have sources that say you were with her at 8 in her office after she supposedly checked out. And the house guards said she never checked in. So.
I'm not denying that we didn't meet last night. I went to her office at 8.
And wine, really? She's underage.
She's free to do what she wants. She's a genius. I'm not going to tell her if she's going to be able to drink or not.
You know that she doesn't always take care of herself.
She was fine when I left her.
When did you leave her?
I only stayed for like 20 minutes. We had like half a glass of wine, talked about the business, and then I left.
Well, she's missing, and no one knows where she is. So be a little
Probably
more concerned.
not missing. Maybe she's sleeping off, you know, she's had a long week. Maybe she's sleeping.
She's not at the office.
Maybe she has a boyfriend. I don't know. I don't ask about her personal life. It's not my business. I don't really care.
Try being a better brother.
You know these answers. I don't understand. You talk to her more than I do.
Well, she hasn't told me anything. And now I don't know where she is.
I text 8 p.m. Any luck?
What do you want me to say? I'll keep an eye out. I mean, she hasn't called me.
Do more than keep an eye out. Get someone looking for her.
Okay. Why are you making demands anyway?
Because I'm her brother.
Like, why are you even at the office? You shouldn't be in there at all.
I don't know. I don't know why that's your main concern. You know, this is why I stopped talking to you.
Okay, and
Like,
how did you know she
20
wasn't
years
at the
ago.
compound? Did you try to go there? Did mom and dad see you?
No, I stayed at the gate, okay? I said the security guard, call... Oh, God, who's your new head of security? Because I don't know who it is anymore.
Why does it matter?
Because I'm worried about her.
Okay, no. Okay.
I've tried calling her. She wasn't picking... It went straight to voicemail. They say she checked out here at normal time. They say you were with her
Maybe their
here
records are wrong.
after 8.
She was there when I got there at 8.
And she slipped the guards. She slipped her security detail.
Okay, maybe she just wanted to have a night out. I don't know.
At the very least, she could pick up her phone.
Maybe her phone's dead. Ever think about that?
Yeah, I've thought about it. That's usually when she's at work. She's pretty meticulous about things outside of work.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I don't know.
Not for you, for
be
her.
A little more be a little more concerned. Be a brother to her than you were to me.
Probably fine. I think you're just blowing this way out of proportion.
We'll see who's blowing this out of proportion. You're still a dick. he hits the bell button.
So, how did that go?
Not great.
Okay.
He made the character. It wasn't my fault.
What's the concern here at this point? Like, where did we lose your sister?
Well, I guess sometime after 8, because according to Gibbs, she was there with my brother after she had apparently clocked out here, according to their records.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I think someone's lying to us.
Okay, so most likely it's here.
Like, it's hurting me real hard. It's hurting me real hard in the logos cards right now.
Yeah.
Right in the logos.
Right in the logo. That's such a great phrase.
So most likely we lost track of her here. And you seem pretty frantic, I guess is the word.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I got weird photos of my sister by some guy who told me to leave this murder investigation on, I think. And she's not answering her phone. And I'm getting very different messages, whether she clocked out of here or not. And, you know, she's not always the best at taking care of herself. She's like a super genius, not the most streetwise.
Okay.
Like I text question marks towards she.
So I
super passive aggressive.
Brother is useless. He's a dick.
Okay.
So I feel like I owe you a favor saving my life before with the big flamey demon guy. Would you like me to get you into the building so you can look around yourself? You know, kind of past security.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
The retina scans.
I would like to do the stop holding back.
Okay. What are you doing exactly? What are you trying to do?
So I'd like to use my new power, Inflame the Senses,
Okay.
on like a very, very grand scale, like a building-wide scale, if possible.
Okay, what is your goal?
Distraction. What this would basically do is, it would almost be like everything would be in slow motion for people, almost like they got such an overwhelming like influx of senses, like hearing and sight and everything, they can't process it properly, and it kind of like shuts down the brain a little bit.
Okay. Like overwhelm the senses kind of deal.
Yeah.
Okay. I could see this be a stop holding back. This could also be a change the game, but that wouldn't affect the entire building depending on your success level. If anybody else has any arguments for a different type of move, feel free to chime in. Don't forget there is a significant risk with stop holding back, so just putting that out. It's up to you. Ultimately, it's your decision.
Yeah, no, I Jack owes you a favor, and
Okay. What level do you feel like this is? Is this a significant or a no return? I don't think it's quite an ultimate. I don't think you're like fully blowing out your powers here, but
I'd say
I'm on the
probably
fence.
significant.
Okay.
But I would also be, I think no return as well. Like it's kind of a bit on the fence.
Yeah, so I can see arguments for both. Here's my thought process on why no return might be applicable. Obviously, the stop holding back in itself is you're doing something new that you've never done before, especially on the scale that you're trying to do it. Because you're also trying to do it on that scale, you could risk hurting a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I feel like from a perspective of your character, you might, I don't know, I'm struggling between either significant and no return, so feel free, anybody, to argue for one or the other.
I am happy with no return.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like an act of pure terrorism upon this security.
Yeah, it's like a psychological terror attack, so yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's like a fucking human EMP is about to attack everyone.
For the record, can I control who it affects at all, or is this gonna be like
only if you did change the game.
Okay. Well, stop holding back is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
We do have a viewer decision of it. We have a viewer decision at this point. I don't know if you want to bring it in now, Mother. Yeah, we just hit it.
Let's wait to see what the results are on the roll, because that'll also affect the aftermath. So, on this, you're going to have to roll straight 2d6 plus the number of logos you have. Since you're down a logos, you're rolling at a +2.
Yeah. So I can't see how this would go wrong.
Like I said, nothing could possibly go wrong.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
And then and there's no powers or anything. It's just plus logos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Oh.
That's a really good one. So,
yay.
Yeah. So on a 10+, you don't have to worry about replacing a theme, but you do have to mark a fade or crack on anything that's like opposing this type of behavior, and then burn all the power tags on one of your themes. So I'll let you get to choose on that front.
Okay, I'll burn the decadence, and the one that makes sense is the social climber logos with the crack.
That's probably fair.
Which means that that's gone as well. So.
Wait, did you lost another logos?
That's the third crack, yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Oh boy!
Oh, Jack!
I salute you for your sacrifice, Jack.
Yeah, you got one logos left, buddy. How many marks or fades are on the other one? The other logos?
Sorry?
Do you have any marks or fades on your last logos after that?
I've got an attention and I've got a crack on it. Yeah.
Let me know when you get close to 3 on that.
Okay.
Okay. shoot. I don't know if I have a viewer decision that I can make here. I'm trying to think. Feel free to shoot ideas out, by the way, guys.
Like what happens to the people? Like side effect maybe, or what happens to Jack when he
Side effects for Jack. Yeah, what kind of side effects does he take?
Please,
sorry,
no more
just
vomiting
yes.
demon snakes.
He did have a success, so whatever. It can't be so
yeah.
extreme that it's like,
Yeah.
you know, debilitating.
Also
but
remember-
definitely a serious exertion of power.
Yeah.
Jack is being an awesome boy and helping Shiyu out here. So
Yeah. So
So-
describe what happens to the people in the building.
Well, okay, so what it will look like to anyone observing is that they start to slow down. Their eyes take on like a very glazed look, and it starts a little bit subtly, but then kind of speeds up quite quickly, whereby they can barely move. It takes a lot of strain to kind of like react to anything, and all of their senses are overwhelmed. So like see, like if like sunlight shone in their eyes, it would blind them. If a medium noise goes off, then it deafens them. It's very difficult for them to process like any sensations at all. Like physically, not that much changes, but
Okay. So they don't like collapse to the ground or anything like that?
they mostly just freeze in place. I imagine if any of them are hit badly, then yeah, they would probably collapse to the ground and just kind of like go fetal. But one thing that does happen is, as Jack's channeling this, he completely morphs and wrinkles, and he looks like a decrepit old man. And Shiyu will see this. His shadow expands and takes the basic form of that demon that we've seen before. Like Shiyu would recognize that. But obviously, again, Jack doesn't notice that he gets wrinkly and old, and he doesn't notice the shadow. Shiyu, you do notice that. And then obviously, once that's done, he says, "Okay, go."
Yeah, the guards.
She was just like, shit. And then starts running for the he knows he needs the security key.
Office.
Yeah, he goes to the security office.
Like there's I assume did the woman come back, the one who was like freaking out a little bit on the
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could probably grab it off her. Like,
Yeah. Oh god, thank you. This was fantastic, Jack. That was pretty fantastic. And then he'll grab the key and go over to the security the security room. And
Okay.
What
are you doing in the security room?
I want to find tapes of last night, like the all the entry and exits to this place, like the hallway outside her office, her lab, which probably has cameras as well. I don't think her office has a camera, but the area outside of her, the hallway outside of her office would. So he's just looking for anything he can find at between like 5 and 9 p.m. last night.
Okay. So do an investigate roll for me.
Okay. I'm gonna use it keeps me determined. Really wants to do good. Take the negative uncontrolled emotions.
Okay.
So +1.
Okay.
Come on. Oh.
Not so good. You will get one question, but it will be fuzzy. The answer will be fuzzy.
Okay. The question is, when did she physically leave? If I can see
There's
it.
no sign of her leaving. I'm just going to give you that one Because
Yeah. Okay.
and that'll be your
There's-
only.
Yeah.
None of the tapes show her leaving.
Fuck. Oh God.
Let's swing up to Gibbs and Shaw, who are how many? You had 3 clues left, right? You can also save them for the security tapes, but it's up to you.
So she left 2 glasses. She had a note to meet Song. What else do we want, Doc?
I don't suppose you can tell how old the glasses are, whether she really met him at 8 p.m. yesterday, as we believe.
Yeah, do I
don't
get a
know.
sense when I looked? Was it in the evening? Do I get like a lighting
It was evening.
situation?
Yeah,
Maybe? It was evening. Yeah,
it was
yeah,
dimly
definitely
lit,
was
yeah.
evening. So he was the
Seems
last
like-
one to see her. He hasn't spoken. He hasn't said anything to Shiyu about it, and we haven't seen her since. And presumably, Shiyu is texting me what he's finding on the tapes.
Is he?
Yeah, I would text him to
texting.
get updates on what you guys are doing.
She will just be like, Jack did something. I don't know what he did, but is the security guard up there okay still?
Yeah. Why? What did he do?
Well, let's just say there's a lot of people that are they unconscious or are they just distracted? Like, what's going on with them, with the people down here?
They're
Like,
kind of just appearing to be staring into nothing. Their eyes are glazed over.
yeah, they're very distracted down here. And I don't
Okay.
know if the security guard would like it if she came down here right now.
Okay.
This is all through text. So like she's implying this through text. But I don't see she never left the office.
Can I
At least not according to videotape.
Can I
I'll
get a
text that to
print
Gibbs.
on the? Can I get prints on the glasses?
Yeah. What are you gonna use to do that? Like,
I
do you
have
have
like
something?
a standard sort of kit, I guess. I'm no like forensic expert, but I
Right.
would carry like a small sort of forensicsy kit where I could bag things, or just
Okay.
like peel off a print from both glasses. So hopefully I can
Okay.
like physically put them at the scene.
Yeah, sure.
Also, I'm taking photos of all of this as well, just so I can evidence
Okay.
that we
Yeah.
didn't just make
Are
this
you
stuff
gonna
up.
take the glasses with you as part of the evidence?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay, cool. So you bag it and you got all that stuff going. That's no problem.
Yeah. Anything else you want to know, Doc, while we're here?
I suppose are all the windows closed? None of them are
Yeah,
cracked
these
or
windows
broken?
don't open. Yeah,
Yeah,
these
high
windows
rise.
don't open.
Yeah. And does anything seem out of place here? I guess would be a sort of vague question, but she's a super, like, kind of neat freak. She's here for work. Is there anything that seems out of place for the profile that we're making for her?
Well, she has a private bathroom, so you can check in there.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I look in her like medicine cabinet and her like shower stuff, and I say to Shaw, like, my wife's got all this, stuff around. Shows a lot about who you are, what you keep in your cabinets.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, pause just for a second on the upstairs so we can resolve the viewer decision. I'm gonna let Straticus do this one because I don't know this NPC.
Oh, so
was
this
it
is my
Will?
character from another.
no,
Yeah,
okay. Please
So,
describe what this is.
Agent Gumbel. He's an all-American patriot. He hunts communism in all forms. He travels through time via viewer decisions, it seems, to hunt communism in all forms for America.
Okay.
So I don't know how Jack has birthed him, but
I got that one covered.
Okay, good.
I got that one
good.
covered, but I will let you guys do that in a second. So basically, Jack, you have this very strange nausea feeling again. Very similar to
Okay.
what you felt with the snakes. But this time, Shiyu, you're not in front of him at this point, so you're not seeing this happen. But Jack, you go to like throw up, but instead of anything coming out, it's like this black smoke that just kind of pours out of your mouth and takes the form of Legion Crow.
Oh my god. How did I get here? Are you America? Did you just birth me? Dad?
What?
Agent Gumbo, FBI. Pleased to meet you. Looks like people around here are getting ready to gumbo.
What?
So what, you got commies around here or something? Need me to smoke them out?
Okay, yeah, no, this is possibly worse than last time. Yeah, no, there's communists here. Just go up the stairs, you'll find them. They're
Upstairs.
Upstairs, yeah.
Draws out a pistol.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm holding.
Shoot to kill.
I'm holding the doors. Shoot to kill. Yeah.
Stay
shoot to
frosty.
kill.
Watch my six.
Yeah, I'll cover the doors. There's a couple of our agents up there as well, so look out for
Copy.
them. It's an old man, a grumpy cop, and a strangely flamboyant young man.
Okay, those are weird code names, but I like it. Alright, watch my six, stay frosty, get to the LZ ASAP. I'll secure the package, ETA, now.
And he goes
Step
up the
5.
door.
Oh my god, my
What
face
the
hurts.
hell is that? I'm broken. I'm dead. I'm dead.
I need a drink.
Oh my goodness, how am I supposed to end this? Okay, that happened. We're swinging back up to Gibbs and Shaw.
People getting
GM,
murdered.
thanks for that. Right, go into the bathroom. As you do with private bathrooms. Okay. Your observation skills, and I'm not gonna, like, this is not a roll, this is obviously off of your clues that you have. The moment you walk into the bathroom, you get an immediate sense of like fear. And when you're looking around, it's not immediately obvious, except for to your senses. Shaw, if you're nearby, the moment he opens the door, you get a big whiff of bleach. And like the chemical, like cleaning. Fucking she's gonna die. Okay. Look at his face. Oh my god. So you get that immediate sense. Gibbs, you would also recognize this because of crime scenes that you've been to. And that's where we're gonna end the episode.
Nice.
I watch NCIS.
God.
I know what bleach means.
I need 2 more hours of this. Just push everything back. I need some more time.
My face hurts so much from that last bit.
What an episode, my friends. What an episode. Yeah, Gumball's just gonna murder people until someone stops him.
The thing is, Gumbo is on the normal office level build. Like, he's going through all the normal. So he's murdering all these normal office people too. Like all these just normal supervisors.
Well, and also those people who are still in the lobby who could see me had enhanced senses, so they could see in super detail me throwing up a random dude. That's gonna be fun for them to remember.
It's hoping.
Yeah, the mist will help
Mist.
a little bit with that, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, my friends, that is where we're going to end this episode of the City of Mist. If you haven't checked out City of Mist yet, go to their website, check it out. You can go to the store there, and they've got a bunch of PDFs, books, and accessories, materials that you should definitely go and check out. It's a lot of fun. You can murder your own communists in the City of Mist, seemingly. And get up to your own noir detective dramas. So definitely get on it, my friend, and let us know how you enjoy it. You, of course, can catch up on the series on YouTube. There's a full playlist on there that you can check out. But if you enjoyed tonight's show, be sure to hit the follow button and join us to catch up with everything that goes on here. But let's go around a cast and crew. Did we enjoy ourselves? Where can we find you guys online? Metamancer, amazing job tonight as always. How was it for you?
This was a really intense episode because of all of the little pieces that I had to keep in mind for Shiyu's backstory. But it was a lot of fun for me because I really like fucking with the player. So I had a great time. So yes, that was super fun. And we have more of that fun stuff to come next week. So yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter and on Twitch, Twitter at the Metamancer. I do tons of roleplay and different tabletop shows. I GM a Call of Cthulhu campaign on my channel on Sundays. So if you're interested in seeing a little bit of that with more of my GMing, that's one place you can go. But I won't go through my whole schedule because I have a lot of shows. So just feel free to follow me on Twitter for all the announcements on that.
Great stuff, great stuff. And Tommy.
Where's my sister? Where is she? Oh my god, Meta. Oh, I am feeling for Shiyu right now. Like, I'm just like, I know these clues, and I like, I'm very stressed. I am so stressed right now. Like, I can feel the stress in my body right now, and I just need another 3 hours to figure out where this is going. And Shiyu had a lot of moments here. There's been quite a few cracks in his logos today, right in the logos, real hard today. And God, that was great, and I cannot wait for next week. I am Imperator Pengu on Twitter, where you can find out what I'm doing. Usually involves streaming Dungeons & Dragons and various video games. Best place to find out about that stuff is on following me on Twitter, where I'll announce it. I am also a cast member of the Undersided podcast, 5e D&D actual play podcast, where I play a character who is under significantly less stress at the moment than Shiyu. So go check that out, and come back next week to find out if Shiyu just dies, just dies from stress. just the amount of stress here is real.
Oh, it's amazing though. Thank you, Tommy. And Sheepdog.
Hello, I'm Sheepdog. Sheepdog Gaming on YouTube. I do multiple videos a day. Go and check me out over there. I mess up the game, whether it's by viewer decisions or by just, using my powers. I really enjoyed the scene in the... Was it a club or a bar? The canon seems to be in the chat seems to be that it was a strip club, but
yeah,
it was the strip club. No, it was a drag bar. Okay, it was a drag bar.
I enjoyed that scene. That was a lot of fun, and then I really wanted to go ham with Jack and his mythos today, so I did, and I ruined everything. Yay.
Thanks so much, Sheepdog. And Scraticus.
Oh, hi! Well, I also really enjoyed that. I had my last crack. Shaw's personality logos is gone. Which is going to be interesting going forward. I'm Scraticus. I pretty much play D&D every day. I do a lot of games with viewers and people from online. So if you want to go check it out, go and check it out. Yeah, that's me.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Well, thank you guys for joining us. It has been another fun episode here in the City of Mist. Can't wait for next week. The hours seem to just fly by when we play this game, so can't wait for the next time. But my friends, until then, try not to roll too many nat ones because we want to be there laughing when you do. Good night, everyone. Bye.